Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like the diamond in the sky.
Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you and remember blessed. Remember, I bring you information on things that are going on in Nigeria, in the life of many of our important personalities, wherever it happened, when it happened, and how it happened. And today, I am going to share with you a very touching video. This is a video of an interview that was granted to one of the lawyers that was representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, sent by Ohaneze. The lawyer is saying that he's not sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is alive. But why is it that the DSS refused to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court? Why is it that they are not allowing the lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the past 10 days? He said he is scared for the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is no proof of life yet because nobody has seen him or heard from him for the past 10 days. This is not a good news. This is not a good news, and something must be done immediately. Let us watch and hear what the lawyer has to say and the steps they are taking to make sure that everything is in order. Let's watch.
Lawyer Chief Godi Wazurike was at the Abuja court, and he now joins us to provide some legal perspective to emerging issues from this trial. Chief, I want to say thank you for joining us here on Newsday.
Thank you very much.
Let's pick it up from your statement we just heard you say yesterday concerning the whereabouts and the proof of life of Nnamdi Kanu. Why is there fear that he might not even be alive from your own perspective?
Well, I was in court yesterday.
Yes.
As the lawyer for Ohaneze. We so announced ourselves in court. We also said it clear. We read from the newspapers. We heard from the grapevine that he's back and that has been remanded in the custody of the prosecutors. And we said, fine, let us come and see what is happening. Even a madman has relations. And we are saying we want to see, we want to hear what he has done. We want to know how he was brought back. So as at this moment, there is this hide and seek game that is going on. The court said, bring him to court yesterday. And when the DSS said, well, it's a question of logistics, and I retorted, that means you don't have a vehicle to carry him. If you need a vehicle, let us know. So as I'm speaking with you, nobody knows his condition. Nobody knows where he is. And nobody can say with certainty that he's alive. As we say in the streets, seeing is believing. In what condition is he? Was he tortured? Was he beaten up? In court, he had the freedom to speak. His lawyer is supposed to have access to him. But you had him, no access. For 10 days, he has been waiting. Usually, before a court hearing, a lawyer automatically sees his clients in the chambers, in prison, wherever the day before, so that they work out what will happen the next day. And I remember we were asking the courts, please, send him to prison, let him stay there, instead of the custody of those who are prosecuting him. To break it down, DSS, whether they abducted him, kidnapped him, in whatever form, DSS in custody, DSS is prosecuting. And yesterday, the same DSS was screening those who entered the chambers. And if you remember, DSS means Department of State Security, Office of the President. The judiciary is supposed to be independent. But it is this executive arm that is determining who will enter. When I got there, they refused me access until some senior registrars they came out and said, in fact, they had to shove off some people for me to enter. When Dr. Ezifo was trying to enter, they were saying no. All he had to do was pull out his white beard 2 or 3 times, say, okay, enter. The horde of lawyers was outside. I protested to the court that the dignity of our profession means that when a lawyer wants to go to court, there will be no hindrance of access by those who are prosecuting.
Okay, let me just come in at this point. Some of what you're saying for people just listening, will sound very inconsistent with the spirit of separation of powers. DSS is holding, DSS is prosecuting, DSS is also policing the venue. Now, some might say, is that the fault of your profession? Because are you people not putting up enough of an objection? Why was the trial adjourned till October? That seems a long time for someone whom people are saying we're not sure in what condition he is. Are you not putting up enough of an objection to these things? Why is such a situation allowed to continue?
In all fairness to the lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he put up a fight. One, that he had a motion pending. And two, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should stay in the correctional service, which is called a prison. And the judge said, well, I am not a vacation judge, so I cannot hear anything. Secondly, since they did not produce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it means that nothing can be done. You cannot conduct a criminal trial in the absence of the accused person. And the prosecutor, who is actually the director, federal prosecutions, I think Lament or something like that, he said he had his two witnesses in court. He failed to bring in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, but he also brought the witnesses.
So again, let me just ask, because to people listening, this sounds absurd. The reason given and the not producing the witness or the accused, is there no penalty for this kind of conduct?
Well, in a civilized country, which I believe Nigeria is, there should be consequence for that. But the judge said, well, since this court is not a vacation court and there is no fear from the chief judge that there was nothing she could do. But she gave a strict warning that next time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be brought there, and secondly, that his lawyers must be given access.
All right, sir. Yes. Let me quote your Latin maxim, Audrey autor empatem. You know what this means. I know where I'm going to this. Are you afraid that Mohammadu Kanu might not get fair trial?
Definitely we are afraid. And I'm not so sure the government of Nigeria understands the importance of what is going on. This is an international trial. The eyes of the world are on them. Even as we were in court, text messages were going out. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in court. Judge is yet to come. This is what the judge said. And that message is going around. Let me put it bluntly. The judiciary of Nigeria is on trial. Nnamdi Kanu's trial will actually correct the embarrassment of 2018 when the sitting Chief Justice was pushed out of office for no reason at all. And up till the Court of Appeal is yet to hear appeal on that, or even set it down. Right. So Nnamdi Kanu's trial is actually a chance for the judiciary of Nigeria to redeem itself. And it will redeem itself when it says this is an independent arm. This is our court. You, the DSS, you're only a prosecutor.
All right, Chief,
you cannot determine what happens.
Unfortunately, we're out of time, but I want to say thank you for joining us here on Newsday.
Thank you. To do what is right. We only have stories. So today, Ohaneze is standing firm. And we have the full support of the two of you in Abuja. In Nigeria. Because we want to see that justice must not only be done, but must be seen to have been done. In other words, we don't want technicality. What triumphs today is called technicality, not justice. Justice demands that you don't keep somebody behind that and decide when and where to try it. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the custody of the Director of Justice, and it is not a prison. Normally, when they are sent to prison, from prison they are brought to trial, not in the hands of those who have not paid them. In simple language, nothing has changed. So we say, let there be justice, and Ohaneze will never relent. Yes, the president of Ohaneze, Dr. Leon said, we must see it all. Trial is being monitored all over the world. And it is actually the judiciary that is on trial today. The judiciary in Nigeria is on trial. How they handle this case will now determine how the world sees the judiciary of Nigeria. It's an international case, and we'll follow it up to the end. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We are hoping to see my son, Nnamdi Kanu, whatever the circumstances. But we waited for 3 hours before the judge came in, and at no time did we see Nnamdi Kanu, who was kidnapped from Kenya. I think we are very, very disappointed. That's the minimum way to say it.
The word kidnapped from Kenya, I don't know if the federal government will agree with what the statement.
Did he come by himself?
To extradition order. Do you know the process of extradition? Do you know the process of extradition?
So, are you?
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. We depend on you, the press, to ensure that justice is done. As my colleague from Mohammadu said, not just being done, but still to be done. This one doesn't show any kind of interest. You advertised 26th of July. I woke up abnormally by 5 o'clock to be here. I came here. I walked one long mile to get to the court. And getting there, I didn't see the boy I was looking for.
On the ground of logistics. You people should help us to look the meaning of logistics.
The press, all of us are on trial. Yes. Nigeria is on trial. And you, the press, must take the lead in defending